So, folks, we got to talk about that Trump address. You guys remember a couple days ago, Donald Trump, in a desperate ploy to try and buoy his numbers on the economy, got on television to tell everyone, don't believe your eyes or wallets or your bank accounts. No. America's economy is doing amazing. It's doing better than ever before. It's so good, guys. You've never had it so good. You guys out there thinking that everything's bad, you're just wrong. Shame on you. Donald Trump came and fixed everything, you fools, you simpletons. And then in the middle of that, you might have noticed that he announced that there were going to be $1,776 paid out to active duty troops. Do you guys remember that? He was talking about Patriot checks for the troops. Well, now we know more about what exactly that means. And, well, it's kind of a situation where he's stealing from the troops to pay the troops. Here is Defense 1. Trump rebrands congressionally approved troop housing subsidy as Warrior Dividend Bonus. More than $2.9 billion in reconciliation funds was allocated to beef up troop housing allowances. Now it's being used for $1,776 checks. So basically, funds were set aside specifically so that troops could afford housing. And instead of using that to house troops, they're just draining that account of money to just directly pay troops. So even assuming that it goes directly one-to-one, it's just a shell game of moving the money from the housing fund to the troop bank account. Like, this is... yeah, this is just, here, I got you some extra money, and it's just the money you were gonna get anyway. That's... I'm actually kind of speechless at how wild that is. Like, you have the audacity to go in front of everyone and, like, beat your chest about how cool a thing you're doing is, and then it turns out you're just stealing from the troops to pay the troops. That's nuts. The checks are taxable, housing isn't. Oh, that is an interesting observation there, Paladin. Do they think we're fucking dumb? Yes. Donald Trump and people around him absolutely think every single person in America is a sap who is gonna fall for their bullshit. Yes. Buying loyalty with their own money seems valid. Yeah, except that, like, they're also gonna be charged. Like, it's actually going to be a way to save the government money by giving them checks that the government then taxes, you know?
Basically, I took the money out of your wallet and put it in your hand and asked you to thank me.
Yeah, but I took the money out of your wallet and then put it in minus, the taxable amount of the money. So he's actually just straight up stealing from troops. I'm actually dumbfounded at how poorly thought out this move is. If you do the math, each troop should have got something around $2,000 each. Yeah, no, like, it's just straight up theft. Senior administration official told Defense One in an emailed statement late Wednesday evening, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth directed the Pentagon to disperse $2.6 billion as a one-time basic allowance for housing supplement to all eligible service members ranks 0 through 6 and below. And Congress appropriated $2.9 billion to the Department of War to supplement the basic allowance for housing entitlement within the one big beautiful bill, the senior official said. Approximately 1.28 million active component military members and 174,000 reserve component military members will receive this supplement. The $2.9 billion meant to subsidize the basic allowance for housing, the monthly payment to cover troops' off-base expenses such as rent, mortgage, and utilities, known as BAH, comes as some service members have struggled to make the most of the benefit. A January 27th RAND report examining BAH for Army personnel said the Defense Department should better assess methodology amid rapid changes to the housing market. BAH is generally adequate for Army personnel, though not necessarily when the housing market is changing rapidly and dramatically as it has in recent years, the report said. Furthermore, while our analysis of housing choices and expenditures among military personnel and of their locational amenities points to an overall positive picture with respect to BAH, a substantial though minority share of members report dissatisfaction with BAH, which is, again, why they set aside extra money. It's crazy. I stole your money. Applaud me. Is just a insane strategy to win back the approval of Americans. Honestly, it's more a way to take away something good that Biden did and stamp Trump's name over the top. Yeah, I mean, of course it is. Like, his entire goal is just to destroy anything that is making life livable for Americans, and then try to take credit for any of the residual success of programs as, you know, they disintegrate. So, anyway, you learned anything from that? Hit that like button. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Comments longer than 8 words apparently do well in the algorithm. Hit that subscribe button, and please begin organizing locally. You know, organize with your local DSA. Organize and radicalize your local Democratic Party. Make it better. Kick these corporate assholes out of there. And last but certainly not least, check out ImogeneOlivia.com. Gender euphoric lingerie designed from the ground up for trans femmes. And it's tested with cis men, cis women, non-binary folks. It is non-tucking lingerie, high quality and feminine. Check it out today. Link down in the doobly-doo, and let's keep on going.
Riverboat Jack is going to town. All the viewers gather round. Twitch and YouTube and swishy streams. All that content is bursting the seams. Politics, dating, plenty more. Your sense of fashion you'll adore. So grab your stuff